How are you, ladies and gentlemen? Just your work and listen to the new lesson concerned appreciating and analyzing play. This is a topic taught in literature and English, especially in Form 3. My name is Teacher Kaligo Dotto Njige, the teacher of literature and English, Tanzania. The following is a list of play which taught in literature and English, especially in Form 3. The first play, The Lion is a Jew. The second play, The Trials of Brazil. The third play, The Dilemma of a Ghost. The fourth play, The Government Inspector. Let us look at the synopsis of the play. To another, let us look at The Lion is a Jew. This play, written by Wole Soyinka in 1964. Wole Soyinka located his play at Ilonjire village, Yoruba tribe in Nigeria. Wole Soyinka educated and criticized the leader who are in power, corrupt, selfishness, irresponsible leader like Chief Baloka, as a lion or chief or leader in Ilonjire, but not irresponsible. The title of the play is symbolic because the word lion symbolizes power. The lion stands to represent Chief Baloka as a lion of Ilonjire, who conquers a villager without considering the rule of administration and work for interest. Chief Baloka had many wives and 60 children. The first Chief Baloka, the first wife Sadiq, was the last wife of his father Akiola. That's widow inheritance. Chief Baloka inherited Sadiq after his father's death. Also, the word Jive is symbolically represents the city with the Jive. It means the beauty lady in Ilonjire village. City is the illiterate lady, but respect and preserve her culture, like Brad Price. Wole Soyinka used Lakunle as a primary teacher at Ilonjire village. He wanted to change the society, but felt he believed in Western culture. He does not believe in blood price, widow inheritance, polygamy. Also, Lakunle is irresponsible teacher because decided to go to the city during passing near the school. The main themes is African culture and Western culture. Sid, Sadiq, and Chief Baloka stand to represent African culture. Sid believes in blood price. Sadiq respects her husband. Chief Baloka believes in marrying many wives. Mannerisms are like corruption, like Chief Baloka corrupt in construction railway at Ilonjire village and decided to pass other village, but not in Ilonjire village. Also, there is betrayal between Lakunle and his African culture. Responsibility example, Lakunle is responsible in teaching. Also, Chief Baloka also is responsible to help his society. Wole Soyinka shows us the conflict existed among characters. Example, he used Lakunle and the Sid over blood price, also conflict between Lakunle and the Chief Baloka over Sid. Wole Soyinka developed social conflict over marriage, economic conflict over blood price, and political conflict over selfishness, corruption toward Chief Baloka. Wole Soyinka used different styles in his play, like dialogue between Lakunle and the Sid, Lakunle and the Sadiq, Sid and the Sadiq. Also used songs and so on. Wole Soyinka used straightforward or chronological plot from the beginning up to the end. Soyinka used a word like morning as the beginning of the story, known as the point where conflict lies in. Chief Baloka wanted to marry Sid as a suggested virgin girl in Ilonjire village. Even the last plot, where event end to the ceremony of a Sid made by Chief Baloka. Wole Soyinka portrays four characters like Chief Baloka as a leader, Sid as a jewel or beauty girl, Lakunle as a teacher, and Sadiq portrayed as a Baloka's wife. Wole Soyinka educated us we should struggle against corruption, selfishness, and responsibility. This play is relevant to our society. The issue of corruption, betrayal, selfishness with our readers. Dear listeners, that is a synopsis or short summary of the play. The Lion is a Jew. Let us look at the second play, The Trials of Brazil, written by Wole Soyinka in 1963, specifically in Nigeria country. The main themes in Christianity or religion, especially to the religion leaders who are immoral, like Brazil. The main characters Brazil is a priest, pastor, but his weakness like women. Wole Soyinka used Brazil as a hypocrite, betrayer, womanizer, ignorance, liar, priest, Brasileiro betray his old prophet. Brasileiro betray Amope. Also, you can use four characters like Brasileiro Boam, Chume as the assistant priest, Amope as Chume's wife, and the old prophet who is Chume's old prophet master. Also, in Kashua's religion conflict, example, old prophet and Brasileiro, also family conflict between Chume and Amope. Also, can use different styles in writing his play, like the use of songs in the church, the use of dialogue between Chume and Amope. Also, can use flashback plot. The events are not arranged in a good manner. The play has 5 acts. Also, can use the direct title, The Trials Brasileiro. Trial, we get the lad who goes at the beach. Early the morning, Amope debt. Also, Inca portrays themes like lies, hypocrisy, betrayal, humanizer, awareness, protest. Also, Inca educate us how to be aware, to eradicate hypocrisy, humanizer, betrayal. Dear listeners, that is a short summary of a play, The Trial of Brasileiro. Let us look the third play, The Dilemma of a Ghost, written by Christina Amataido in 1964. The setting of this play, located at Ghana. Amataido used characters like Ato Yauson, Yulali, Eskom, Nana, Petu, Monka, Akroma. The main character is Ato Yauson, is a educated person who gets American education. After finishing his education, marrying American lady who is Yulali. Since the discussion of Ato to marry Yulali made the confusion to his parent, conflict began to Ato and his clan over marrying Yulali. His clan ignored Ato's decision to marry Yulali as slaves, but Ato loved Yulali. Ato gets dilemma as the title of the play suggested, because he wants to marry Yulali, but his clan does not want. That is dilemma number 1. Ato's mother gets dilemma after her son to decide to marry American lady. Also, Ato's ghost appear during the night and say Ato marry at coast means Africa, or marry at Elimina means American. Eskom is Ato's mother. Monka is Ato's sister. Nana is Ato's grandmother. Petu is Ato's uncle. Christina Amataido show us the family conflict. Example, Ato's family. Amataido used style like songs such as Ato's ghost, dialogue like Ato and his parents. Amataido portray 5 acts. Also, it is straightforward plot. Amataido portrays themes such as modernity, like Yulali, properties, betrayal, hypocrisy, blood price. Amataido educates us on the issue of our identity, cultural awareness, betrayal. Dear listeners, that is the synopsis of Dilemma of a Ghost. Let us look at the last play in literature in English, The Government Inspector. Written by Nikolai Gogol in 1836. In Norway, the main theme is corruption in Norway. Different leaders' work we are not responsible, his or her work. Leaders attacking corruption to the businessmen for their interest. Example, mayor. Also, Nikolai Gogol show themes like selfishness to the leaders, betrayal toward the leaders, hypocrisy, nepotism, and society. Nikolai Gogol used different characters such as Anton Antonovich as a mayor, Artem Filipovich as a college commissioner, Amos Fyodorovich as a judge, Luka Lukic as a school superintendent, Ivan Kuzmich as postmaster, Peter Ivanovich as a Dobnich, Stepan Ilivich as a police superintendent, Anna as a mayor wife, Maria as a mayor daughter. Nikolai Gogol has portrayed 3 acts in his play. Flashback plot portrayed the main characters in his general inspector, who make inspection in different sectors, education, health service, but workers' leaders are not responsible. Dear listeners, that is the end of synopsis of these plays. Dear students who are taking literature in English, you should know 4th play. Dear listener, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment below this video. Thank you for listening. My literature TV online based on narration, different literary books like novels, play, short story, and poems. My name is Teacher Kaligo Dotto Njige. or Teacher Kadonji, the Manju of literature. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you.